What's up, Spud Nation? Happy Friday to everyone out there. Hope you all had a great week and an even better weekend coming your way. You know what? NFL draft still rolling strong, recapping, draft grading it up, doing whatever it takes. Starting off with the 16th pick in the first round, Washington Redskins. Hey, for those of you who have any comments, questions, concerns, hit me up, Craig@sportscoach.com. That's my email. I answer every question, every comment, every concern. Some of them even hit it right here on the show. I love the interaction, folks. That's what this website's all about, interacting with the fans. There you go. Here we go, Washington Redskins. Graded them out at a C. Nothing flashy, a lot of depth, traded down in the draft, stockpiled some picks, did it up big late. Started off defensive end, Ryan Kerrigan out of Purdue. A nice solid pick. He's going to get some run stoppage on the outside, pressure the quarterback a little bit. Washington going to try and get it done on the defensive side of things. Second round they go. Jarvis Jenkins, D-tackle out of Clemson. It's a big old hoss. 6'4", 315. He's a run stopper, guy who clogs the middle. Albert Hainsworth, anybody? Underachiever. He's going to butt heads a lot with the Rat, Shanahan. You know what, though? Maybe someone can light a fire under this kid's butt. He could be a very, very solid player. First-round talent, underachiever. Let's see what he does in Washington. Third round, Leonard Hankerson, wide receiver, Miami. He's 6'3", 4.4 speed. You know what? That sounds pretty good to me. Hands can develop, get separation, kind of a speed burner. I love the size. 6'3", it's a big old receiver. Good speed, not a bad selection for a team that needs a receiver, and a big receiver at that. Fourth round, Roy Hileo, I don't know. Running back, Nebraska, 4.4 speed, fast old running back. Solid selection here for Washington. Clinton Portis, done and over with. We'll see. Fifth round, they got two guys. Dejan Gomes out of Nebraska, another Nebraska kid. I like this guy. Strong safety. He can play corner. He can play linebacker. Very versatile player that'll help him make this roster and probably be an impact player for the Washington Redskins. They also got Niles Paul, wide receiver out of Nebraska, 4.5 speed. He's 6'1", another bigger receiver. I like it. Washington helping out their cause. They need those receivers and bigger receivers, and they're getting them. Sixth round, they get Evan Royster, running back out of Penn State. This guy, not blazing fast, not the best tackle breaker. Going to have a hard time finding his niche in the NFL, I have a feeling. But Washington, they rolled the dice with him. Played a lot at Penn State all 4 years, gave him everything he had. So we'll see what Royster can bring to the table if he makes that, NFL roster. Also in the sixth round, Aldrick Robinson, wide receiver, SMU. He's a speed burner, a very fast guy. A lot of speed. Put him in the slot. Let him just fly. Another receiver added to the mix. I love what Washington's doing at the receiver position. Seventh round. This is where Washington decided to stockpile all their picks. Brandon Thompson, defensive back, Boise. A tiny guy, but he's very fast. That'll help maybe translate into the return game. Maybe a nickel guy. He's not going to be able to man you up one-on-one coverage. Also, Chris Neal, nose tackle, West Virginia. Maurice Hurt, offensive lineman, Florida. And Marcus White, defensive end, Florida State. Again, graded Washington out at a C. A lot of defensive players, nothing too flashy. Sprinkle in a few receivers. We'll see if any one of them pan out. 17th selection, the New England Patriots. Do they ever do anything wrong in the draft? They find gems everywhere. Start off round one, Nate Solder, offensive lineman, Colorado. You can't go wrong with this selection. You have to protect Tom Brady. and this is what they're doing. Offensive line needed help. They got some. Second round, Rossai Dowling, cornerback, Virginia. Another great pick. A lot of people thought this guy would have snuck up into the first round. First round talent. Put him with the Patriots team. It's scary good. They also got Shane Vereen, running back, Cal. Is this another guy to throw into that backfield? Very crowded backfield in New England. Let's see if one of these guys will separate themselves to be the feature back over there in New England. I'm hoping so. Third round. 2 more picks in the third round. Stephen Ridley, running back, LSU. They found their goal line back right here. He's a big brute. He's going to be a goal line guy, a power running back. Not blazing speed, not to say the least. But he loves contact, and he loves to inflict pain onto you. Great goal line back right here. They also got Ryan Mallett, who I am a humongous fan of. You put him under Tom Brady, you put him under the hoodie. My goodness, Ryan Mallett could be the steal of the draft right here for the New England Patriots. Solid selection. He couldn't have went to an any better situation. I love the pick. Ryan Mallett, I hope you're happy where you landed because it's a great setup for you. Great situation. Fifth round, they added a couple more picks. Marcus Cannon, lineman, TCU, 6'6", 350, big old lineman. A lot of people thought this guy had first or second round written all over him being drafted. Leave it to the Patriots to find a guy in the 5th round with first round talent. I love it. Great selection here. And they also got Lee Smith, tight end out of Marshall. Another tight end for New England. Position they don't need help at, but a great talent. 6'6", 265. That's a big boy playing tight end. 6th round, they get Markel Carter, linebacker, Central Arkansas. And 7th round, Malcolm Williams, defensive back, TCU. I'm grading the Patriots out at a B. It's a great draft. Stealing Ryan Mallett in the 3rd round. Finding Marcus Cannon. Great job, New England Patriots. Not a big shock to anybody that they have a solid draft. San Diego Chargers. On the clock, they go Corey Luggett, defensive tackle, 6'2", 298, out of Illinois. That's a big old man clogging the middle. That's what they needed. He slid a little in the draft. Chargers were very happy to see him fall all the way to them. Great selection for San Diego. They get James Mouton in the 2nd round, a linebacker out of Michigan, 6'1", 239. A solid selection, nothing flashy. 3rd round, Vincent Brown, 5'11", kind of a little guy, wide receiver out of San Diego State. And they also get Sharice Wright, defensive back out of USC, 5'11". They're hoping he can step in and maybe play some nickel, some dime, get in there on certain defensive packages. 6th round, they find Jordan Todman. I like the selection. Little guy, change of pace back. Not bad. Running back out of UConn. Excellent selection. A lot of people had him going higher than that. Great find by the San Diego Chargers. And they also got Steve Schilling, offensive lineman, 6'4", 308 pounds, out of Michigan. Solid selection late in the draft. You can't go wrong drafting big linemen. And they also get Andrew Gakar, linebacker, 6'3", out of Missouri. Chargers did nothing flashy. This draft was nothing flashy. Found a couple guys that might step in and play. 1st round talent, I see him stepping in right away. Beyond that, it's going to be a lot of guys fighting for playing time. I'm giving the Chargers a C-, just based on not getting it done completely in the draft. Could have went another way in the 2nd round. Chargers, C-. New York Giants on the clock. They take the Prince. Prince Amukamara, cornerback out of Nebraska. This was a gift, hand-wrapped to the Giants. Phenomenal pick. They need corners over there in the NFC. You got to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Everyone has to have their target set on Green Bay. The Giants, they had many collapses during the year this past season in coverage. He's going to step in, be a starter. He's got to man up, play some solid man coverage, and I think Prince is a phenomenal selection. Second round, they get Marvin Austin, defensive lineman, 6'2", 309 out of North Carolina. Superior talent. Talent alone, this guy was a first-round pick and an early first-round pick. Off the field issues, maybe doesn't try as hard as he should. Marvin Austin fell to the second round. Giants snagged him up. A great pick for the Giants. They get Jarrell Jernigan in the third round. He's a wide receiver, 5'9", out of Troy. He's a slot guy. Some say the steal of the draft right here. Gets great separation, plays bigger than his frame. Giants might have found a nice receiver to step right in, get playing time, early production. Fourth round, James Brewer, lineman, 6'6", 323 out of Indiana. I like it. A Big Ten guy, has seen it all, played in the elements, going to have to face that same type of weather, same type of defender over there for the Giants. Great pick. And they also got, in the sixth round, Greg Jones out of Michigan State, linebacker, and Tyler Sash out of Iowa, a strong safety. Tyler Sash, humongous hitter. This guy wants to blow you up any chance he can get. It's nice to add a little fear back there in your secondary. And then you throw Greg Jones in there. Fell further in the draft than I thought he would. Solid tackler, not the most athletic guy, but a solid selection for the Giants. So, here we go. Sixth round, they also get Jaquan Williams, another linebacker, 6'2", out of South Florida. And in the seventh round, Darrell Scott, out of Maryland, 5'11". I mean, you throw all this together, the Giants had a phenomenal draft. I'm going to give them an A-. They went defense, 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 and when they went offense, they got a big old lineman and a solid receiver that should see playing time right away. New York Giants, hats off to you, phenomenal draft. And the last team of the day, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers go Adrian Claiborne right away, defensive line, 6'3", 281, out of Iowa. Going to add that toughness, the corner rush. I like what they did. Second round, Daquan Bowers. Some people say Cam Newton is the riskiest pick of the draft. Daquan Bowers, I know he fell to the second round. Still a very risky pick. The experts say top 5 talent. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's athletic. He's a freak of sorts. But he's had one good year in college. Beyond that, he hasn't done anything. You get him to pro days. He tanked all over the place. Did nothing special. Underachieved. And then come to find out it's injury upon injury upon injury. Not a fan of Daquan Bowers. Yeah, Tampa, if he pans out, this was a brilliant move. If he doesn't, I guess you lost the second round pick. It's a sensible pick. Great pick for Tampa. Not great, but it was a decent pick. So there you go. Third round, Mason Foster, linebacker. He's 6'1", 245 out of Washington. Fourth round, Luke Stocker, tight end. He's 6'5", 258 out of Tennessee. Putting weapons around young quarterback Josh Freeman. Very smart move. Fifth round, Ahmad Black, strong safety. He's 5'10", a $184. He's out of Florida. He ran a 4.7 40. He's small. He's slow. He's going to have a hard time finding a niche back there. Sixth round, Alan Bradford, 5'11", 242, running back out of USC. LeGarrette Blount. Put them together. It's going to be bruiser after bruiser. They're the same running back, more or less. This guy, Bradford, he wants to inflict pain on you. LeGarrette Blount, he wants to do the same thing. They should push each other during camps if they ever happen. And in the seventh round, they go Anthony Gator, 5'10", 177 pounds, defensive back out of Florida International. I really like what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did. They found some in-state talent, kept them in-state, kept them close. I like it. I like when teams do that. Look to their, sister schools, so to say. Florida International. Bring them in and let them play in the home state. Creates a buzz as well with the fans of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay, I'm grading you out at a B. Decent draft, solid draft, and if Bowers pans out, this B grade is going to jump way up. It'll go from a B to an A. So there you have it. Spud Nation, I hope you all enjoy your weekend. You got any questions, comments, concerns? Craig@thesportscoach.com. Hit me up on the Facebook page. Hit me up on the Twitter page. Or you know the website, www.thesportscoach.com. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you all Monday. Till next time, we're out.